Listen to me, look around you, really look. Most of you are living in chains, invisible chains you pretend don't exist. You wake up every day doing the same routine, working for someone else's dream, wasting hours on distractions, convincing yourself that one day you'll change, one day you'll make it, one day you'll live free. But here's the brutal truth: there is no one day. There is today, there is now. It's time to stop lying to yourself. It's time to lock in. It's time to escape the slavery you've accepted as normal. The world has brainwashed you. It has convinced you that it's okay to be mediocre, to be soft, to be distracted, to waste your life scrolling on your phone while real players are out there taking everything. And you sit there watching them win, clapping for them, while you're still broke, still miserable, still trapped. You were not born to live like this. You were not born to be average. You were not born to be a slave to the system. Somewhere deep inside, you know you are meant for more. You can feel it, that fire, that hunger. That's why you're here listening right now. So let's go deep. Let's tear apart the excuses. Let's destroy the laziness. Let's build a mindset so unshakable that nothing can stop you. Listen carefully. Freedom is not free. Freedom demands sacrifice. Freedom demands work. You cannot complain about being a slave while living like one. Most of you want results without the grind. You want money without struggle. You want respect without discipline. But that's not how it works. You need to build a level of discipline that scares even you. Discipline means doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. Discipline means waking up early when your body begs for more sleep. Discipline means saying no to comfort, no to temptation, no to weakness. Do you want to escape slavery? Then you must become stronger than the chains holding you. You must train your mind and body until laziness dies inside you. Work when others sleep. Learn when others waste time. Build while others party. Because let me tell you something, if you don't pay the price of discipline, you will pay the price of regret. And regret is far heavier. Regret is what breaks men. Regret is what makes you sit in your old age wishing you could go back and do it differently. You have a choice right now. Suffer the pain of discipline or suffer the pain of staying the same. And if you stay the same, nothing changes. The slavery continues. You are living inside a dream and you don't even realize it. Everything around you is designed to keep you asleep: the news, the social media, the endless entertainment, the fake drama. They feed you just enough comfort to make you forget you're trapped. They keep you busy with nonsense so you never have time to stop and ask, is this really the life I want? Look around you right now. Most people wake up, go to a job they hate, spend the day serving someone else's dream, come home exhausted, numb themselves with TV or their phone, and then repeat the cycle until they die. That is not living. That is not freedom. That is slavery with a smile. And the saddest part, most of you are okay with it because you've been told that this is just how life is supposed to be. You think that chasing a paycheck, paying bills, and waiting for the weekend is normal. You think it's okay to waste your youth, your energy, your potential, because everyone else is doing it. But deep down, you know this isn't right. Deep down, there's a voice inside you screaming that you were meant for more. You feel it when you lie awake at night. You feel it when you watch others living the life you wish you had. You feel it every time you tell yourself one day and then do nothing. That voice is the truth. That voice is trying to wake you up. The question is, will you listen? The first step to changing your life is admitting that you are stuck, admitting that you are not where you want to be, and then refusing to accept it anymore. Stop blaming society. Stop blaming your past. Stop blaming bad luck. Take responsibility. This is your life. If you stay asleep, it will be your fault. If you keep ignoring that voice, you will wake up 10 years from now, look in the mirror, and realize you wasted everything. Do you really want that? Do you really want to be old, broke, and bitter, wishing you had moved when you still had the energy to do so? The world belongs to those who are awake, those who can see the game for what it is and decide to play it differently. Stop being another pawn on the board. Wake up and become the player. You are stronger than the system wants you to believe. You are smarter than you give yourself credit for. The chains you are in are not locked, you just haven't tried hard enough to break them. Starting today, you must see reality for what it is. No more excuses, no more lies. Wake up, open your eyes, and realize that you are the only one who can free yourself. You say you want freedom, but freedom has a price, and that price is discipline. There is no way around it. Most of you are trapped not because the world is unfair, but because you refuse to control yourself. You are a slave to your impulses. You sleep when you should be awake. You eat garbage when you should be fueling your body like a machine. You spend hours on distractions when you should be building something. And then you sit there wondering why nothing changes. The truth is simple. You are weak because you have trained yourself to choose comfort over growth. The only way to fix this is to become the most disciplined version of yourself you have ever been. You must turn yourself into a soldier for your own mission. That means setting alarms and actually getting up when it rings. That means cutting out the nonsense, the late night scrolling, the endless streaming, the fake friends who waste your time. It means putting in the work whether you feel like it or not. Discipline is doing what you said you would do long after the feeling you set it in has left you. Motivation will not save you. Motivation will not be there when it's cold, when you're tired, when everything feels pointless. Discipline is what carries you through those moments. Discipline is what builds consistency, and consistency is what changes lives. You must fall in love with routine, with repetition, with the grind. If you want to escape slavery, you need to become someone who cannot be broken. Every time you choose discipline over comfort, you are forging a stronger version of yourself. Every time you do the hard thing, you are building a weapon out of your mind. The world cannot stop a man who is disciplined. You become untouchable because you no longer rely on how you feel, you rely on who you are. And who you are must be someone who gets things done no matter what. The system is betting you will stay lazy, that you will keep numbing yourself with entertainment and quick pleasures. Prove them wrong. Choose to suffer on your own terms. Choose the pain of discipline today so you never have to feel the pain of regret tomorrow. Regret is heavier than any workout, more painful than any early morning, and it lasts for the rest of your life. The world does not reward the man who almost did the work. It rewards the man who shows up every day, no matter how he feels, and executes. You must decide right now that nothing will break your discipline. Nothing will stop your progress. You will either find a way or make one. That is the mindset of a man on a mission. That is the only way to win. You cannot escape the system by staying powerless. You cannot free yourself by just hoping things will magically get better. Hope without action is useless. If you want to live free, you need to build real power, and power is built brick by brick, day by day. Power starts with money because money buys you back your time. If you are broke, you are forced to do what you are told when you are told by people who don't care about you. You are not free if you depend on someone else to feed you. So you must learn how to create money, how to multiply money, and how to make it work for you instead of always working for it. But money alone is not enough. You need skills that make you valuable, skills that make you hard to replace, skills that make you dangerous. Learn to sell, to negotiate, to communicate with clarity and confidence. Learn skills that the world rewards, not skills that make you another cog in the machine. Knowledge is power too. If you are ignorant, you will be manipulated. You need to read, to study, to understand how the game works. The rules are out there. The ones who win are simply the ones who took the time to learn them. And once you know them, you can bend them in your favor. Then there is influence, the ability to move people, to inspire them, to lead them. Influence is how you create opportunities and open doors that money alone cannot open. And do not forget physical power. Build your body. When you are strong, disciplined, and healthy, you walk differently, you think differently, you operate differently. You feel like someone who is capable of taking on the world because you are. The system wants you weak, broke, and distracted. It wants you fat, tired, and too addicted to entertainment to fight back. Building power is your rebellion. It is your way of saying, I will not be controlled. Power gives you choices. Power allows you to walk away from toxic situations, bad jobs, bad deals, and still thrive. Power allows you to live life on your terms, but this is not given to you. You must build it. Piece by piece, day after day, until one day you look around and realize no one can tell you what to do anymore. That is real freedom. That is what this fight is about. Build power like your life depends on it, because it does. Pain is coming no matter what you do. That's the truth nobody wants to accept. You can either choose your pain or let life choose it for you. If you stay weak, if you stay lazy, if you stay undisciplined, you will suffer anyway. You will suffer when bills pile up, when you can't afford what you want, when people disrespect you, when you feel powerless. That's pain. But if you choose the pain of growth, the pain of pushing yourself, the pain of discipline, that pain transforms you. It builds you into someone who is unstoppable. Most people spend their entire lives running from pain, hiding from discomfort, looking for shortcuts that never exist. They want life to be easy, but an easy life creates a weak man, and a weak man suffers more than anyone. If you want to escape slavery, you have to stop fearing pain and start embracing it. Every single challenge you face is an opportunity to become stronger. Every setback is a test. Every failure is a lesson. Pain is not the enemy, pain is the teacher. It's the weight that forges muscle, the fire that hardens steel. When life knocks you down, you have two choices: stay on the ground and cry, or get back up and use that pain to fuel your next move. Pain is the entry fee for greatness, and the sooner you understand that, the faster you will grow. The gym hurts, but it builds your body. Waking up early hurts, but it builds your discipline. Working long hours on your dream is exhausting, but it builds your future. You must train your mind to look at pain and say, good, this is making me better. Stop complaining about how hard it is. Hard is the point. If it was easy, everyone would be free. Everyone would be rich. Everyone would be strong, but they're not. That's why you must be different. Pain is what separates those who talk about changing from those who actually do. You have to start seeing discomfort as the path, not the obstacle. The more pain you endure now, the less you will suffer later. Build a life where you suffer strategically, where every ounce of pain you feel is pushing you forward, shaping you into someone who cannot be broken. The day you stop running from pain is the day you start living free. This is where everything comes together. You can wake up, you can build discipline, you can gain power, you can embrace pain, but none of it matters if you quit halfway. Quitting is the single habit that keeps most people slaves forever. They start a business, it gets hard, they quit. They start going to the gym, it hurts, they quit. They start improving their life, their friends laugh at them, they quit. And every time they quit, they teach their brain that giving up is an option. That is why their life never changes. If you want to win, you must lock in and stay locked in. When I say lock in, I mean fully commit. No half effort, no maybe, no waiting for the perfect moment. You pick your mission and you go all in until you have what you want, or you die trying. There is no plan B. People with a backup plan never go all the way because they always leave themselves an escape route. Burn the escape routes. Tell yourself there is no quitting. Tell yourself there is no turning back. You stay focused when it's boring. You stay focused when it's painful. You stay focused when nothing seems to be working. That is when most people fall off, and that is why most people lose. If you can just keep showing up, you will outlast them. You don't need to be the smartest. You don't need to be the most talented. You just need to refuse to quit. The world rewards persistence. The man who keeps going, who keeps swinging, who refuses to break, will eventually win. Locking in is about obsession, being so focused on your mission that distractions bounce off you. You don't care about gossip. You don't care about drama. You don't care what people say. You have tunnel vision on the life you want, and you will not stop until it's real. People will call you crazy, but that's because they quit on their own dreams a long time ago. Don't let them project their weakness on you. Stay locked in until the job is done. When you finally escape slavery, when you finally taste freedom, when you finally become the person you were meant to be, every second of struggle will be worth it. But you will never feel that if you keep quitting every time it gets hard. Decide now that you will never stop. This is the moment where you decide who you are going to be. This is the line in the sand. No more talking, no more waiting, no more wishing it's time to act. You have heard every word, you have felt every truth, and now you cannot unhear it. You can't go back to sleep. You can't pretend you don't know what needs to be done. The chains holding you are not made of steel. They are made of excuses, fear, and laziness. You can break them if you choose to. But you must choose now, not tomorrow, not next week. Now, the clock is ticking, and every second you hesitate is another second lost forever. Imagine yourself 5 years from now. You will either be living a life of freedom, power, and purpose, or you will be living the exact same life you have now, only older, more tired, more bitter. Which version of yourself will you choose to become? Lock in, commit with everything you have. Wake up every morning with war in your heart and a mission in your mind. Stop running from pain. Stop living like a victim. Stop giving your power away. You have one life. One shot, one chance to do something great. Don't waste it being another slave in a world that wants you weak. Build yourself until you are unstoppable. Fight until you are free. And when you finally get there, when you finally break the chains, look back at this moment and smile. Because this was the day you decided to change everything. This was the day you chose freedom.